All right, Tuesday, time for some What Would Jess Do? So this past weekend was a crazy one.
Yes.
People got dressed, drank a little, and maybe even crossed the line.
A little bit.
That's Jolie's problem this morning. She goes, Jess, 2 weekends ago, I was invited to a Halloween party. Long story short, my boyfriend couldn't make it with me, so I tagged along with one of his boys. One thing led to another, and I ended up making out with his friend.
Ooh.
Should she come clean? Now, here's the thing. I don't know about you, but I can't look someone in the eye when I've done something wrong. I know that the easy way would be to stay quiet and hope that this secret you hold with his friend stays as just that, a secret. But will it? I think you need to ask yourself how important this relationship is to you. Was it a one-time mistake because of the alcohol, like you're hearing here? Or is it something more? Maybe you're lacking something in your relationship. It's not as serious. Personally, what would Jess do? I would do one of two things.
Okay.
I would come clean, you know, tell him I was drunk, if I really love this person, or I would just break up with him and kind of just leave it at that, not even tell him about it. What would you do?
You know, I agree with what you said. What would Kristen do? Big question. I agree with what you said a little earlier as far as, like, I think you have to look at what might possibly be wrong in your relationship to make you do that in the first place. I'm totally, you know, all judging aside, I just know in my personal experience, if I'm like head over heels in love, like I'm only thinking of that person, I would never do anything to devastate that relationship. Of course, everyone's different, to each his own, but I think that she should maybe look at what might be wrong in her current relationship, and maybe there's maybe it's not the one, because if you're willing to risk it with something so petty, then
that's
I think maybe it's,
if he's not the one, that's okay.
Then that's totally fine, but be honest with yourself.
Exactly, and that's what would Jess do, what would Kristen do, that's what we would do. And I want you to tell me what sort of drama you have. Maybe it's a question, I'm here for you. Just tweet or Facebook me. You can always message me via the dbz.com.